Yo, what's up, YouTube boxing community? This is the Boxing J. I'm here with my last video of the year. A couple of hours away from New Year's, 6 p.m. down here in H-Town, Texas. Wanted to make a quick video on some fights that I didn't make videos on that I watched, and just some quick thoughts on what's coming up on 2011 for boxing. Well, first of all, let me mention some of the fights that I didn't post videos on, which I saw. First of all, the fight of Paul Williams versus Sergio Martinez. Fight was amazing for Sergio Martinez. That shoots him up and makes him more available out to more bigger fights for him. And unlike Paul Williams, because of his height and weight, many people evade fighting him, and with Sergio Martinez that won't be a problem. He mentions he wants to fight Miguel Cotto at 155, which would be a great fight. Sergio Martinez needs to hurry up because this man is 35 years old, doesn't have much time to be able to get great fights. Of course, maybe he can push even maybe even after he's 40 years old. But let's see what happens. I would like to see Sergio Martinez and Mayweather, Sergio Martinez and Miguel Cotto. That would be a great fight. But the knockout was amazing. Just same old that Sergio does. He just moves around, makes you miss, and counters you. Knocked Paul Williams out cold. Great fight. Let's see what's next for Sergio Martinez. Next fight that I saw was Bernard Hopkins versus Pascal. Great fight. Bernard Hopkins shows that he still has it. It shows you because when Hopkins fought Jones, it was pretty much a dirty fight. There was a lot of pushing, shoving. I even came across an article that said that, I don't know if it was Hopkins or Jones, but somebody fainted in their locker. I really thought that was it for Hopkins. I thought his age finally caught up to him. But against Pascal, it just shows you that he gets motivated more, or he pushes himself against big fighters and big fights. I would like to see a rematch. If not, Hopkins can fight Dawson. Those are two great fights. I really don't think Hopkins should go up to heavyweight. I know he mentioned he wanted to go up to heavyweight, but I really don't think that's his division. It's really tough up there. Of course, the title holders are the Klitschko brothers and David Haye. But I wouldn't want to see Hopkins go up. I think at light heavyweight that's perfect for him. I mean, it's working out for him as of now. I think he should just stay where he's at because his body is not meant to be pushed to do something that he doesn't do all the time. He's not a heavyweight, so he's pushing his body a little bit too much. And at his age, I think he should just stay lightweight. I mean, light heavyweight, it's perfect. I mean, he's still great boxing. He still hangs with the A class up there. What else? I seen Juan Manuel Marquez versus Michael Casitas. Great fight. Just even when Marquez got knocked out, I said, man, hell no, Marquez is coming back and gonna whoop Casitas' ass. Because I remember my cousin was with me and he said, oh man, you see that? Marquez is gonna lose it. And I told him, man, you wanna bet? I still bet on the fight. Even though Marquez was knocked down on the floor. He came back, combinations, counters. Casitas kept pushing, but Marquez was able to counter, and right at the end, Casitas couldn't push anymore. He was hurt. Marquez did his combination, his work, his body work all around, and got him a victory. I hear news that he might fight Eric Morales. I really wouldn't want to see that fight. Eric Morales cannot fight. I think he's lost it. I haven't seen him fight since he's back. I'll tell you that. But I don't think he should fight because I know his last fights were at 147 or 140 if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, it was 147. And Marquez is a natural 135. I don't know if he's going to want to do 140 for a fight with Eric Morales. If it was like with Pacquiao, of course, he would push up to 140. Pacquiao should come down to 140. I mean, let's see him drain himself for a change. Um, but those fights I've seen this year, I'm ready to watch Timothy Bradley, Devon Alexander. We got Eric Morales versus Juan Manuel Marquez, which is a possibility. That's a good, legitimate fight. I guess it's okay just to see where Eric Morales stands. It's pretty much to see where he is, because I really don't think he can beat Juan Manuel Marquez, but it's a fight to see where he stands. It's a good Mexican fight. Mexican versus a Mexican. You know, these fights are always very, very entertaining. High volume punches. We also got Klitschko versus Hay. Finally, we got I mean, it's coming. It's coming. 2011. It's a good year for boxing, because Timothy Bradley versus Devon Alexander. This is pretty much for the legitimate 140 pound for pound on at 140. We got Klitschko versus David Hay, which is, you can pretty much say it's the pound for pound for heavyweight. Which are two great fights that we've been waiting for, and they have finally came. Of course, there are some fights that I'm not looking forward too much. I'm not gonna complain, but I mean, I'm just gonna watch it. I'm gonna tell you that. Pacquiao versus Mosley, which has been announced. I really don't think Mosley has it, but we'll see. That's what everybody's. I'm not gonna promote this fight or anything like that, because that's what they did against Pacquiao versus Margarito. They started making a lot of comments and shit to make it seem like Margarito actually has a chance, but doesn't. That's what 24/7 is gonna do. That's basically their job. Everybody knows Pacquiao is gonna win at this point, but once 24/7 comes out, they're gonna push Mosley's position as a good fighter. But obviously, everybody knows that won't happen. Maybe Mosley will not win. But 24/7 will definitely change a lot of minds. That's their job. But I can't think of any other fights coming up. It's good to see Sergio Martinez, him get a good fight. He's gonna fight. It's a to be announced fighter. Miguel Cotto is gonna fight. Ricardo Mayorga. This Ricardo Mayorga should just fucking. He should buy out his contract or something, since he was trying to do MMA. That's a bullshit fight. But hopefully we can see Sergio Martinez versus Miguel Cotto maybe at the end of the year. Mayweather maybe Mayweather and Pacquiao can be set up towards the end of 2011. But those are my thoughts. I would like to see Saul Alvarez step up with his opposition. Julio Cesar Chavez, I mean, let's see him with a higher opposition. Andre Berto, I want to see him. He could fight any of the top welterweights. He could fight whoever wins out of Devon Alexander and Timothy Bradley. That would be a good competitive fight. Young fighters, you know there's going to be action in that fight. But hopefully this year, 2011, is not going to be based off money and pay-per-views. I mean, hopefully it's towards boxing itself, making people happy, making the fights that we want to see happen, like Timothy Bradley, Devon Alexander, Klitschko, and Hay. Maybe we can see Mayweather, Pacquiao. You know, let's see Berto get in his fight. But those are my thoughts. Maybe I'll make another video. But it's my thoughts on what has been going on in 2010. Let's welcome 2011. Let's party, sip on some liquor, you know, drink a couple of beers, be with the family. I know that's what I'm gonna do. But peace. Everybody have a good year. God bless to all your families, everybody around. all the boxing fighters, boxing fans, boxing families. That's pretty much it. Come back with another video. Maybe I'll make a video on Timothy Bradley, Devin Alexander. Peace, Boxing J.